Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. You have me, the Rhino, and we're going to be drinking a beer tonight that is from Brimstone Brewing Company. Now, Brimstone Brewing Company, as you know, is the host of my beer festival this year. Well, their building is the host of my beer festival this year. They're Ridgeway's first brewery. Great set of guys there. I drank a bunch of pints of this last night. This is Brimstone's Hail Mary Golden Ale. Well, Hail Mary Ale, which is a blonde ale, a blonde ale. 5.5% alcohol by volume. So they have their demi growlers, which are their 1 liter growlers, and they have 500 milliliter bottles. I'm actually super excited about that because the demi growlers are actually more accessible than a full growler. A little more money than a 500 milliliter, but a 500 milliliter allows you to bring a bunch of different beers home when they have them all rolling, when they have all their fermenters rolling, and to try them all. Again, I drank a bunch of these last night. This one is not cold. The other ones were cold. I know exactly what it tasted like last night. Let's see what it's like today. Here's my Brimstone glass. Now, I was asked what my true feelings on this beer were last night, and I told 2 of the 3 owners my true feelings on the beer, and the brewer, Rod, came in, and I told him my feelings on the beer as well. Beautiful looking beer. Looks just the part. It's a nice golden color, slightly off-white head, beautiful head. That head has quite the amount of carbonation. Listen to that. Look at that even. Look at that head. Listen to that head. I've said this about a few different beers, like the Forked River Golden Boy beer. Kind of has that urine color when you're starting to get dehydrated, when blood is starting to enter the urine. It does have that look. I can't take that away from it. But it's just the look of the beer. It's the style of beer it is. It looks the part. I love that head. Now, warm, it actually has a lot more scent than it did last night. You get a little bit of like a pear and apple scent on it, some esters coming off from the yeasts, and a very slight, earthy, piney bitterness on the back end. So let's try it. Cheers. And it is what it is. It's a very safe beer. Being that there are no breweries in Ridgeway, this is a beer that has a very big chance of becoming a regional beer. Has a very good chance of getting into all the pubs there. It's reminiscent of the safe beer from many places. It's reminiscent of the cream ale from Cameron's. It's reminiscent of the organic from Mill Street. It's reminiscent of the lug tread from Bose. It's reminiscent of the Golden Boy from Forked River. It's reminiscent of all those beers. It's cold. It's clean. It's easy drinking. It's wet. It has a tiny malt profile on the forefront. Very nice, subtle sweetness. Background, a little bit of a fruity ester. Nice hop profile as well. Slight bitterness. Refreshing bitterness is what it is. It's one of those Moorish bitternesses. Sits in the back of the throat for a few seconds. Again, it says that it's a blonde. We discussed this last night, that it's probably sitting between a blonde and a cream ale because it has that graininess to it on the forefront. Too boring for me personally. I see what this beer can be, though, and I said it to them last night. This isn't a beer I would normally drink. Not a beer I would normally drink. A beer that I would buy at a bar. A beer that I would buy because of the fact that you can sit down and it has more flavor than a macro beer because it has real ingredients in it. It's not coming off as just corn syrup and everything else, extracts. It's real ingredients, so you are getting that hoppy bitterness on the background. You are getting a sweet, grainy, malty forefront. Again, very reminiscent of a cream ale over a blonde, but hey, they're close together anyway. But the reason why this beer is so good is everybody could drink it and enjoy it. You might not like it, because like and enjoy, I mean, no, I know they mean close to the same thing, but I mean, I really like there's lots of beers I really like. I really like the Chocolate Manifesto from Flying Monkeys. I don't know if I could sit down and enjoy a whole bottle or 2 bottles. I love it when I have a glass of it. Don't know if I could enjoy it. So this beer you might not like. It might not be your thing. You might be a big hop head. You might be a big malt maniac. You might not like this beer, but you can enjoy it. And the greatest thing about it is everybody can. You can drink Molson Canadian. You can drink Labatt 50, like my shirt, Labatt 50. You could drink Cameron's Dark. You could drink Nickelbrook's Maple Porter. You could drink, oh my god, that hurt. You could drink Mill Street's Vanilla Porter. You could all drink Hail Mary Ale from Brimstone and enjoy it. And that's what it's about, right? Enjoying it. You can enjoy pints of this with your buddies. It doesn't get sickening after a while. Taste doesn't change after a while. You know how when you're drinking, say Coors Light. You can drink that first bottle of Coors Light and it doesn't taste bad. It tastes like water. Second bottle, still not really tasting bad, tasting like water. Third bottle, you're starting to get all those little minute off flavors. Fourth bottle, you're really getting those minute off flavors. Fifth bottle, you're getting them all the time. Sixth bottle, you don't get them anymore because you're drunk. Well, I'm not saying that necessarily you're drunk because it's 6 light beers. I'm just giving you an example. This does not change. Again, I was there with a buddy for the soft launch of this beer. We were there we got there at 5. We left at 9. So we were there for 4 hours chatting it up with people. And in those 4 hours, we probably drank 6 each, and taste didn't change. It's great to know that. Great to know that the taste doesn't change. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Bye-bye. Hail Mary Ale, Brimstone Brewing Company. I didn't mark it, did I? In all honesty, in what it is, be it a blonde ale or a cream ale, it's really good for what it is. Probably give it an 8 in there. I still think that it sits more towards a cream ale because of that graininess on the forefront than a blonde ale, but that's just me. As a beer on its own, a beer for me, personally, probably a 6. Again, I could drink it. It's just too boring for me to want to drink it. Alrighty, guys, thank you very much. Bye.